Good morning, I'm Elizabeth Mayer, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Southwest Victoria, Australia. Thank you for joining me this morning. It is Monday the 20th of April. We only have this week and a little bit of next week left of April. Goodness me. Oh, the year is going by again so quickly. Anyway, not long now to this beautiful new catalogue goes live. What is it? Only about 2 weeks away? Yes. May the 5th is when our May to August 2026 catalogue will go live. Some beautiful products inside. Lovely. Now, so that means that the January to April catalogue, let's side on there, and the May 25 to April 26 annual catalogue will be finishing all up on May the 4th. Now, what that means is that from May, we are getting 3 4-monthly catalogues. So we get the May to August, then we get September to December, and then January to April. Now they're all classed as annual catalogues. There will be products that will still carry over into each catalogue, like your papers, your inks. They will all still be carrying over. But there'll be new stuff coming out every 4 months. So, and we'll still have our online exclusives. So how exciting is that? So if there's anything you want from these 2 catalogues, please hop online. Some things will be carried over. They will go to the online exclusive store. Now, I don't know what's carrying over. No idea. Won't know till May 5th comes around. No, they might let the secrets out a little bit early. But who knows. Also, a lot of the products are on the last chance list. So you do need to check that. There are a lot of discounts. Some of them are up to 50-60%. Now, a little secret here too. If there's a bundle, check the price of the dies and the stamp sets separately. Check what the bundle price is, and then there was one we worked on the other day. I think it was last week. I think it was Gallery Bloom, where to buy the stamp set and the dies separately, it only worked out to be about, I don't know, $46 or something. And yet you bought the bundle for about $80 or something, for memory. Now that's memory, so, you know, but yeah, check that out. That's just a little hint there for you to do. Product of the month. I am waiting for mine. My order is coming today. Yippee! So I've been hanging out for this order, I can assure you that. But the warehouse is behind about, I think it's about 4 to 6 days behind. So you just have to wait. So there's product of the month. It is the Eyelet Blooms dies. So, and I think you can cut around some of the dies, or they come out. I'm not sure on that one. Looks like they do. Going by the picture up here, looks like they do. But I'll just have to wait till I get it and try it. Also, don't forget, April is my birthday month. So we've only got till the 30th of April for my birthday. I've had my birthday. My birthday was the 10th of April, so I've had my birthday. But for every $100 order placed before postage during April, I'll send you out a free gift, brand new, from the new catalogue. I will do that. Okay, so let's get on to creating a card today. Now, I am not using a retired product. Usually I have been using retired products, but this time I'm not. I am using the Flair. Now, I've had this stamp set for a while. I wasn't going to purchase it, and then I saw a few demonstrators over in America use it, you know, when it first came out, and I thought, oh yeah, that's nice. No, I won't get it. Then I kept seeing others using it, and I'm going, I gotta get that. So today I am using it. I thought, yep, I've got to get that out of my little box there and start using it. Now, it is what's called a background stamp. It is a massive stamp set. It goes on block F, our largest block that we have. And you know how big that block is. I can't handle it in my hands. Anyway, I'll show it to you when we get there. And I'm also using the banner sayings. Now, I have all my inks. Oh, well, I'm only using one ink today, but I have my ink here in front of me. So we are now going to get stamping, and I'm going to show you how big this stamp is. There it is. Goodness me. Let me put it on my pierce mat. Put the black behind it. Look how big this stamp is. Now look, I can't get it. I can't pick it up. This block is that heavy. I can't pick it up and turn it around without getting ink in my hands. So how do I use a big stamp like this when I want to create a card? I'll show you. So today I am using, now I'm using a card colour I hardly ever use. I am using Secret C. Hardly ever use it. And we're also using Secret C and Basic White. Alright, so to stamp up or ink up this stamp and to stamp with it, I am using Secret C. So I just ink the stamp up like that. Make sure I've got it all covered. Right. Now, I am going to bring in the piece of basic white cardstock that I want to stamp on. Want my image to be stamped on. And what I do is I place my cardstock on top of my stamp. Now, I've gone larger with my cardstock. I am going to cut it down. Then I bring in some scrap paper. Now, my son made this for me because I struggled to put pressure onto stamps as big as this. So he made me one of these. You can do it with your hand, but I just find it. Now, I'm holding it here as well. Now, the scrap paper is to ensure, because my cardstock is a little bit smaller, is to ensure that I don't get ink all on my fingers. And when you do it like this, you just got to hope that it, you know, it's stamped in the position you want. Now I'm going to do 2 of these. And then we just peel it off. And there we have it. Now I'm cutting this down, so that's all right that I've got a bit of an edge down here. That's fine. So there's number 1. So I want to do another one. And see, we do have bits of ink there. So I need 2 of these. So we are going to ink him up again. Now this little device, I have seen them with other demonstrators, especially in America I've seen them, and I can't think what they were called. And I showed it to my son and I said, you wouldn't be able to make one of these for me on your 3D printer? He goes, yep, sure. So he did. Thank you very much, Lee. It is the best thing ever, especially with these big stamps. I've just lost all strength in my hands. Now, the thing when stamping like this, you do need to be careful not to move your cardstock. Alrighty, let's see how this one has gone. Now, the reason I'm doing 2 is I want to cut 1 flower out. Now, I saw this card created by Jackie Bolhurst, I think her last name is, how you pronounce her last name, Clump and Stampers in, pretty sure she's in America. I know she's either Canada or America, but I'm pretty sure it's America. Now, what I am also going to do while I am here is, while I've got the ink pad, I am going to stamp my sentiment. Now, I used the, what was it, the banners? What's the name of that one? I can never remember the name of it. Banner sayings, that was it. And it comes with a punch. Beautiful. We will close up our secret C. How's the weather been at everybody's place? Goodness me, here we've had rain, we've had the sun. I am going to move this out of the way. I think we've had the 4 seasons. I think we had 4 seasons in one day, actually. Unbelievable it was. Now I'm just going to use the top little punch one here. Hope I had that up enough. Oh yes. Let's try and get it on the level bit. I'm down a bit, but it'll do. It will be fine. Okay, I'll put that down on the ground too, so that doesn't go falling off. Alright, so I am going to cut this one down to the size that I would like it. Now I'm going 9.6 by 14. There we go. So there's one done. I don't need to cut the other one because I'm going to fussy cut that one. Rightio, so this one, so I have a piece of basic white for my inside. You hear my sheep going off, my little lambies going off out there. They're in my back paddock now, so I get to view them every single day while I craft. Keep an eye on the little things. Oh, must have a clog in here. Thought I cleaned it out. I did too. I was sure I cleaned it out yesterday. Just let me get rid of that. I'll just stick a little pin down it, dressmaker's pin from my good old sewing days. Oh, I thought I'd cut this wrong and here I'd glued it. I was going to say no. So there's our insert. As I said, I never use soft sea foam. I think if I've used it, I've only used it as like a backing piece. Hardly used it at all. And you know, since you all know I make a card beforehand, so I know what I'm doing for you all. And before I did that, or since I've done that card, I've been using it all the time. What am I doing? I should have been putting my white on first. Doesn't matter. That's yapping. Yeah, this one goes on here. Lovely. You know I lose concentration when I yap, when I'm chattering along there. Right, so that's that one. Okay, I'm going to bring our second one that we stamped, and I'm just going to do a little bit of colouring of one flower. Now I am using Pretty in Pink. Now we all do know Pretty in Pink is a retiring colour that leaves us on the 4th of May, so not long to go now. And I'm using the dark to bring the colour out. It doesn't look dark, but it will go darker as it dries. I should have used the point bit there, bullet point one there. I think we will. Because I thought, oh, I don't like I did do it in the light, and I thought, no, I don't like the light. It's too light. Just go around the outline, just with the bullet tip. So, has anyone been crafting this week? I've had crafting. Now, look, you can see how the colour here is changing already as it's drying. See, that's just what I've just done. It's a little bit lighter, and then dark down here, it is a bit darker. I've done a bit of crafting because I'm trying to get my catalogues out this week. So I've got a bit done for that already. We had a card class on Saturday. So that was good, catching up with the ladies. And my eldest daughter left home, moved out. So, yeah. I'd lost my baby, my son. I only have 2 children. My daughter, Lauren, and James. James is my baby. Well, he's not my baby anymore, I can assure you that one. So I lost both of them now. So it's only Ellen and I home now. Okay, so while that's there, I should have done this before I popped this on here. I'm just going to colour this leaf here in. Now I'm just using light granny apple green here. Whoops, nearly went out the line there. Just this little bit here. Now can everybody see that? I might just turn my light on. Has got a little bit overcast here. The sun was out a minute ago. Not anymore. Put that glue lid on before it clogs up again. Okay. Now this one here, I'm going to fussy cut out this flower. Now I'm being careful where I'm fussy cutting out, because I can use this again to create the same card but using different images, using the different images. I'm not worrying about the leaves because I wouldn't do them anyway, but these little flowers, I could do them. Alrighty. Now, because I am going to put this over here, I am going to cut very, very close to the line. I am not, usually I leave a little white. When you die cut something, it leaves a little white border if you've stamped it on white, or a, whatever colour you've stamped it on. It'll leave a border of that cardstock. I don't want that, a little white border around this flower. You could probably even cut right on the line. I haven't tried that way. I usually just cut as close to the line as I can get it. So I'm just going a bit slower than what I usually do when I'm cutting out, because I just don't. And of course this is a fiddly little flower, isn't it? Should have done one of these where it was just a quick, simple little one. Doesn't matter. Yes, so my daughter has now moved out, so it's only Alan and I now, so feels like an empty house now. Yes, but that's all right. Her and her partner are enjoying their new place. I said to her the first day when she and they got the keys to the place, I said, she came later that night to collect a few things, and I said, so how does it feel, love, to have your own place now? And she said, it just feels surreal. She said it just doesn't feel right, feels, just can't believe it. I said, yeah. Okay, so we are going, see how we're going to pop this on here, there like that. We're going to pop him up. Put a few dimensionals on him when I can find them. Couple of dimensionals. So yeah, but that's all right. They are good. They're not far away. Nope, only just down the road and down a few roads and up a few hills, and so still in town. Yeah. So far I haven't lost my sheepy yet because they do have a bit of land. So far I haven't lost my babies. But I'm sure that will come. So I just placed that on just like that. So just spotlighting that one flower. How gorgeous is that? Beautiful. And then what I did was I got my iridescent basic pearls and I coloured them. Now I coloured them earlier this morning so that they would be dry and I wouldn't get ink all over my thing, so I hope I've coloured enough. Now I coloured them with the petal pink. No, pretty in pink. I always call it petal pink, but it's pretty in pink. And I'm just going to place them in the little flowers on the front there like that. How gorgeous is that? Where's the next one? There. Oh, hang on. I've got to put my cinnamon on. Silly. So we'll take this one off because I want to put him down this way here. And I've lost the sticky on that one, haven't I? See if we can get that sticky up and pop him back on there. Here we go. Let's put our sentiment on first. That might be a good idea. Okay, I'm going to get some little dimensionals for this one. Forgot about the sentiment. Goodness me, can't have that. Now, I just leaned him right up against the side of the card, right there. Whoops, he's a bit crooked there. Squish him up there. So just on the side there, just like that. Okay, get rid of them so I can come back to my dots. There we go. We lost one. Don't need to put a dotty there. I had done enough anyway. Because it depends on how you stamp and how, like when you've cut your cardstock down, how many of the little flowers you get. Probably could have put big ones in some of them. So there we go. We have today's card created using the Flowers Fair. Now that big stamp, when I come to clean that stamp, I use my Simply Chamois so that I can take it out and just rub it over it. So it is no point, I just couldn't control it on my Stampin' Scrub. Now talking about the Stampin' Scrub, this is retiring. Well, this is on the last chance list. So I found out. Now the mist that we use to clean it, that's in the catalogue. So I don't know what's going on there. Perhaps they're bringing out a new one, a different type. So if you like this, I think I'm in need of a new one. Mine's starting to pull apart at the sides and what have you. Come on, get on that last chance product list and get yourself one. I love it. I absolutely just love it. So thank you for joining me today for this beautiful card. I love this card. I have seen this done in vellum where demonstrators have stamped on the vellum and then coloured in the whole flowers. That's my next try. I'm going to try that one, and if I can get it to work out, we might do a video on that one too. So have a great week, everybody, and stay warm, because I tell you what, it's getting a bit coolish around here. And I will catch you all again next Monday. So see you all then. Okay, bye for now.